Hello, Mrs. Holmes' room. I am going to do my read aloud of the article for next week, May 10th's work. And this is kind of your reading assignment, so feel free. I will send this to you. You guys can read them at home off your computer. You can watch my YouTube video. Get a couple good reads in before our Thursday group, before we have to do some vocab and ask some questions. So here we go. It is called Growing Food at Home this week. This is a girl in a vegetable garden. Many people grow their own food at home. They grow food that comes from plants such as vegetables and fruits. Most people start growing food in spring when the weather starts to become warmer. This spring, more people are growing their own food. Many people are staying home and avoiding crowds because of the coronavirus. People may want to go to the grocery store less often. They may want to buy less food to save money too. Many people want to grow their own food at home instead. So here's a little info about that. So this is a garden in a yard, and a garden even on a balcony if you had an apartment. Growing food at home can be fun. First, people choose where to grow their food. Many people grow food in gardens. The gardens may be in their backyards. The gardens are usually in sunny areas because sunlight helps food grow. People choose whether they want small gardens or big gardens. Then they dig up areas of ground for their gardens. Some people do not have backyards. These people may grow food in pots. They can put the pots on sunny windowsills, porches, or balconies. So you could grow some food anywhere you're at. Here are some red peppers. Ooh, I love those growing on a plant. Ooh, and a watermelon growing on a plant. Those are cool. You might have to have a little more space for something as big as a watermelon. People choose what kinds of food to grow. People may grow vegetables like carrots, corn, green beans, peppers, and spinach. People may grow fruits like blueberries, grapes, raspberries, strawberries, and watermelons. People buy seeds to grow the foods they choose. They put the seeds into dirt in the gardens or pots. People pour water onto the seeds to help them grow. The seeds become plants, and then food grows on the plants. People must wait for the food to become ripe before they can pick it. Ripe means the food is ready to eat. All right, here's a fruit salad. Ooh, that looks delicious. People may eat the ripe food right after they pick it. Many people think the freshly picked food is delicious, and I have to say I'm one of those. It almost tastes better than something you buy in the grocery store. People may put the food into jars or freeze it. They can save this food to eat later. People may cook the food or use the food to make recipes too. Someone may use vegetables to make a sandwich, salad, or soup. Someone may use these fruits to make a smoothie, fruit salad, or a pie. Many people are growing their own food now in gardens or pots. Anyone can grow food. Would you like to grow food at your own home? Something you might want to think about when we get together to talk on Thursday. So you can go ahead and answer some of these questions at home. These are great to practice your sentence writing goal. You don't have to do all four, but maybe pick one or two that you could do a good complete sentence with. And so that's the 5th grade article. There is a version of this story as well, just to show you. That's at a lower reading level with some visual word clues. So if you're a very visual reader or a 3rd or 4th grader, this version might be best for you, but it tells the same story. I was going to go down in this one too. I believe this one has a recipe. So they talk about gardens. There it is. All right, going to the joke. So this week, I will kind of demo some ideas for this one. But essentially, we've made a fruit salad before. This one would be mixing a fruit and vegetable salad together. Recommends some lettuce or coleslaw, apples with peppers, onions, and dried cranberries. Some dressing. Sounds delicious. So, you could try this on your own, or on Thursday you could wait and I could kind of show you some ideas for this one. I would love to hear how this one tasted. It looks delicious. And finally, These are some writing assignments that you can do. I will send this home. It's leveled, so you might want to choose the correct level for your child that would work. There's some vocabulary with pictures, some rhyming. There is vocabulary, so you'll be ready for Thursday's vocabulary lesson. Some vocabulary activities. So all kinds of things. Syllables, writing. What things begin with. There's also some writing practices for the vocabulary words. Some are just regular letters, and some are in cursive. Some of my 5th graders started learning some cursive, so that might be a great thing to print off and practice if you'd like. Or just try writing that word in a notebook at home. There's no need to print on any of these. There's some fun games you can do, some sorts. And these are also another great writing activity where you can cut pictures out and make sentences. You can finish sentences or paragraphs depending on how far you can work. Use organizers, write a short story. I always love to hear your stories. Punctuation is something that's been a goal that we've been working on to increase that sentence structure goal. Topics and just a few more activities here. I believe at the very end of this one, I know there's a lot. Please feel like you don't have to do all of this. However, if there are parts that are a goal for your child, or you think at a good level, pick something that you guys would like to do together next week. There's even some geography, which kids sometimes like to mix it up a little bit. So this was a little bit about the ingredients for the salad. So that would be on there if you need it for visuals. And then there is a science on here this week, and it's also growing something in your house. I'm going to give this one a go with my kids, and so maybe we can share out on Thursday and I can kind of show you how I set this up. But it's about growing sweet potatoes, and it's something that you could do with just a windowsill. All you need is toothpicks, water, a jar, and a sweet potato. You could even probably use a cup or something that maybe see-through would be best so you can see what's happening. But those are just the only things you need. There's directions if you guys want to go through that. I think there was one more thing. Oh, this one was kind of cool too. Just in case you have a juice box, I feel like you could do it with a milk carton or any kind of small box you have around. You could kind of create your own seed box. And could make it kind of fancy. I know this one, I think they put, some cool paint and sparkle sequins on it. So you can make it any way that you want, and you let it dry, and then you could fill it with dirt and plant something yourself. And I'd love to hear about anything that you guys do with your families this upcoming week. I hope you enjoy the article, and I'll see you guys on Thursday to talk more about it. Thanks. Bye-bye.